Hey folks, welcome to Low in the Fields, episode 6. Today I'm going to be featuring another musician that I think you all ought to know of by the name of Richie Allbright. And just for clarification, not to be confused with the other Richie Allbright from Waylon's band, producer and drummer. I met Richie just the one time, just like my last featured artist, May of 2018. I was fortunate enough to get to play a show, direct support for Ben and Noel Haggard, at a little bar in Waseca, Minnesota, and I met Richie there. He had played the night before, but I wasn't able to make that. I'm sure I had another gig or something, and I had heard his name around through a few circles of people, but and was bummed that I didn't get to see him play. But we subsequently met, talked for a while, traded CDs, and I just really fell in love with his sound, his voice in particular. I told him this too, one of the most perfect country voices I've heard. But Richie's a Texas guy. He's got a few albums out there. He's got 3 full lengths, and just with this year, within the last month, he released a 5-song EP called Back to Nashville. And so yeah, check him out. Spotify, iTunes, all everywhere you find your music. I'm gonna do a song by Richie called "I Live to Tell It All" off of his 2016 album Poets, Prophets, Heroes, and Friends. And I just want to say thank you, Richie, for the music. And it is a little strange singing this song, just because not only is it personal, but it's very specific in all the references. But it's one of my favorites. It's got a great groove and just a great flow throughout, and the story's fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try it out and just try to get you to point you in the direction of Richie Allbright. So here we go. I live to tell it all. I rolled into Nashville when I was 22. Everything I own with me, no clue what to do. I got a gig at Gillies down on Music Row. I sang for tips all day, then off to Printer's Alley we go. Well, I drank too hard and talked too much, just didn't care at all. Well, I blew my chance and missed the dance, but man, I had a ball. Looking back at it now, at least what I recall, I wouldn't change a single thing, 'cause I live to tell it all. And I watched Haggard swagger, and I've seen Rodriguez run. Well, I've witnessed Willie stand and smile till every fan was gone. Well, I was backstage at the Ryman right after Waylon died. Old Merle sent footlights out to Hoss while I stood there and cried. One night out at the Opry, I bumped into Chris. I always dreamed I would, I never thought it'd be like this. We both turned our heads and grinned, and then stared back at the wall. 'Cause you just don't tell a man you love him when he's in a bathroom stall. Well, I've traveled across Texas with a legend you all know. Songs like Riding My Thumb, that's the way love goes. You always let me sing a few every time we go. And even made my wedding day with a song from Billy Joe. But I watched Haggard swagger, and I've seen Rodriguez run. I've witnessed Willie stand and smile till every fan was gone. Well, I was backstage at the Ryman right after Waylon died. Old Merle sent footlights out to Hoss while I stood there and cried. I rolled in Nashville when I was 22. Everything I own with me and no clue what to do. That's Richie Allbright. I lived to tell it all. If you want to hear that particular song, it's on the album Poets, Prophets, Heroes, and Friends, but he's also got 2 additional full-length albums and a brand new released EP. And I want to personally thank Richie for taking the time out of his day to answer some questions I've had over the last couple of years and message me. And, you know, I've asked him for help in songwriting and suggestions and things like that. So best of luck to you and your family down there in Texas, man. Thanks.